Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the next match in the Ultimate WWE Championship Tournament. This is round one. I'm Vinny Vincent, and as always, I am joined by
Andrew the Tank.
Tonight, in the first round, we got a matchup featuring number 45, Ivan Koloff, taking on number 20, Yokozuna. Ivan Koloff held the title one time back in 1971 for only 21 days, but the fact that he beat Bruno Sammartino after 8 years as champion was a major event in pro wrestling history. In fact, the Madison Square Garden that night was stunned, but he only held the title for 21 days. His opponent is number 20, Yokozuna, who held the title twice. The first time, 127 seconds, at WrestleMania 9.
How is it 120?
Because he immediately challenged Hulk Hogan and bit off more than he could chew. But the second time he held the title for 280 days, which puts him in 20th place.
Hey.
Out coming first, the Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff. Very good work on the uploads, the Ivan Koloff, Yokozuna, and especially this arena. I mean, this fantastic arena. Doesn't look exactly like WrestleMania 9, but it looks great nonetheless.
Yeah.
What?
I was just saying it. You know what I think?
What?
Don't the people need chairs?
There's a nice touch on the chairs. Wait till you see.
It seems to me like this is the one this sold-out crowd came to see.
Oh, now I can see.
Maybe it's the other WrestleMania 9 arena I had. Now, you know Ivan Koloff from the era we're watching, 1985, where he's one member of the three-man Russian team with Crusher Khrushchev and his nephew Nikita Koloff, the six-man World Tag Team Champions in the NWA. Yokozuna, of course, winning the title at WrestleMania 9 from Bret the Hitman Hart.
Bret the Hitman Hart?
Before losing it, Yokozuna, it's not on the game, so before losing it to Hulk Hogan, he would defeat Hulk Hogan for his second title reign at King of the Ring in '93, holding the belt all the way to WrestleMania 10, losing it back to Bret the Hitman Hart. Now, both these wrestlers have since passed on. Yokozuna in the year 2000 and Ivan Koloff just last year in 2018.
Now I know at WrestleMania 10, he was Hulk Hogan.
No, 9. He loses to Hulk Hogan. At 10, he loses to Bret Hart. He beat Bret Hart at 9, though.
You beat Hulk Hogan when?
King of the Ring 93.
So, King of the Ring 93. You beat Hulk Hogan.
Yep.
Surprising.
Well.
How far away are we in our wrestling thing from King of the Ring?
It was November '85, so 8 years. Koloff starts off with a thunderous clothesline, and the Russian Bear takes the big sumo wrestler down. Koloff then with a knee to the back. Yokozuna reverses things. Yokozuna's got definitely height, weight, 600 pounds. I mean, he's got a huge weight advantage on Koloff. The creation of the video game just doesn't do justice to how big Yokozuna really was, and I don't think you could make him look 600 pounds anyway. Swinging neck breaker on Koloff.
There's the weight thing on.
Yes, it's on. So there's no way Koloff should be able to pick up Yokozuna. Nails him with a clothesline in the corner.
And it looks like
There's only one man that ever picked up Yokozuna in a match.
Who?
Lex Luger. Actually, it wasn't a match, it was a body slam challenge.
What if you do Yokozuna with Andre the Giant?
Well, hey, anything can happen in this tournament. Andre's still in it, so you never know.
Oh,
he clotheslines Ivan Koloff out of the match.
Yokozuna versus Andre the Giant with I also want to see Hulk Hogan versus the guy that lifted Yokozuna.
Lex Luger?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately,
It just goes along with the territory.
Unfortunately, Lex Luger's not in this particular tournament. But if we do a WCW one, both Hogan and Lex Luger would be in that one.
Maybe I can simulate one myself.
Who knows? Yokozuna in control of Ivan Koloff.
We'd probably have to download
Lex Luger, yeah, I don't think he's on the game. Koloff trying to clothesline Yokozuna, but when he comes back with a gut punch.
This could end it in a hurry.
Yokozuna with a thunderous rock bottom.
We should have had the weight thing on a long time ago.
It was always on, Andrew. It doesn't work that well. Now he's dragging Koloff. Oh, he's setting up for the bonsai drop. We just saw Bertha Faye hit it in the last match. And he sits right down on Koloff. There is no getting up from this. No, Koloff is able to kick out somehow. Yokozuna is shocked. Koloff.
We see Ivan Koloff a lot. Ivan Koloff back in our matches.
November '85 is the matches we're in.
Who did he beat to win it?
The WWE tournament? I said Bruno Sammartino.
Oh, yeah.
Before he lost to Pedro Morales 21 days later. Koloff kicks out of the pin attempt.
Eventually we'll have so many wrestlers on the downloaded thing that we'll have to get rid of one to get one.
Yep. Koloff breaks out of it. Clotheslines Yokozuna, trying to get him back into the corner. Now he's got him in the corner where he's nailing him with some kidney shots. Well, Koloff has just got to be impressively strong in order to do that.
Ivan Koloff was impressively strong, remember?
Yeah, but I still don't think he could pick up a 600-pound Yokozuna.
And did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the weight thing doesn't work right.
Rear naked chin lock on Yokozuna. He might get a submission out of this. Remember, Hulk Hogan is still waiting for an opponent. I do not believe we've had a second upset, have we? No, the Ultimate Warrior won his match, so Hulk Hogan is still waiting for or did Ted DiBiase win his match?
He hasn't done nearly enough to get the
Did Ted DiBiase beat Superstar Billy Graham?
Not sure.
So in that case, yeah, he did. DiBiase moved on. Bob Backlund's waiting for an opponent. So the winner, if Koloff is able to win, he would see him versus Backlund in the next round. But Yokozuna with a sweep of the leg.
That would be surprising. Yokozuna first.
Well, Yoko's the higher rated wrestler, so he wouldn't face Backlund in the second round. He'd have to wait for an opponent. Slamming Koloff face first in the turnbuckle over and over and over again.
It would be nice to see him lose.
I think we know what this is.
Another rock bottom.
So how long will this take us before you see it?
Over a year.
How about you and Laura?
Less than that. But we're doing 4 different titles in hers, so. Yours was locked in March, too. So again, if Kofi Kingston defeats Daniel Bryan this weekend at WrestleMania, Kofi's not in this tournament. We locked the numbers in mid-February when we started. Koloff rolling up Yokozuna. And Ivan Koloff with the upset. Ivan Koloff knocks off Yokozuna, and that means Koloff will face Bob Backlund in the second round.
Okay. And then,
what?
The winner of this tournament, if there are new guys that hold the title, we could make them go against each other.
We'll figure something out. Meanwhile, so Yokozuna here hits this is where I thought he had won the match. He hits the bonsai drop, but apparently was sitting too far forward, and Koloff was able to get out of it.
Man, this was great.
Koloff was able to kick out of there.
This sounds
Nails him with a clothesline, short arm clothesline.
I think that should be Yokozuna's entrance.
It's Rusev's.
He was on point the entire match.
Because the guy who created Ivan Koloff used Rusev's music.
Ah.
Here is is your winner, Russian Nightmare, Ivy Koloff.
All right, so next week, stay tuned with us as the next match will feature the number 21 ranked JBL, John Bradshaw Layfield, taking on the number 44th ranked, the whole effing show, Rob Van Dam. That should be an interesting matchup, both from the early 2000s, so stay tuned next week on the VinnyXWolf channel. Until then, I'm Vinny Vincent.
And I'm Vincent.